Hello everyone, this is Delsabar, and this monstrosity is my jukebox. Now in this tutorial I will cover how to write a songbook, how to play it, how to set the tempo, what the different repeat levers do, and how to set the volume. Now to begin, you want to come down over to this button and press it. We'll set up the scoreboards that the world needs to play stuff. In this chess, I have provided a few example songs just to kind of give you an idea of how the system will work. A few Legend of Zelda songs, and then Megalovania played on multiple instruments. To begin, we'll just play a single Legend of Zelda song, Saria song. So to play it, you put it in a track. You select the instrument you want to play it on. The default is harp. And then you press that button, and that will initialize that track. The ready light will turn on once it's ready. When it's ready, you come over, press play. And there you go. You can just keep playing that if you want. To change the instrument, you just come back to the instrument page and change it. Press the button again. Always press the button. It's very important. And like magic, it works. So that's great for a single song, a single track. Very simple. But if you want multiple instruments or multiple parts playing on the same instrument, you gotta set up multiple tracks. So these first two I had listed as playing on the didgeridoo. I believe this one was bit. And this one was pling. Always press the buttons. Ah, did I forget to press down 2? Must have forgotten to press down 2. The longer the song is, the longer it'll take to initialize. It has to run through what command to put it in. And now that they're all ready, we come over here and press play. And that's far too slow for this, so I'll hit stop. Head on over to the tempo. The tempo is measured primarily in ticks per beat, because that's how Minecraft measures time. For Megalovania, I like it at 2 ticks per beat. It's good tempo for it. For that, you don't have to press a button. It changes as you turn the page. Much better. So in that example, you might have noticed that the pling was a bit overpowering. So over here, you can control the volume for each of the different instruments. So for pling, I'm going to turn that down to 0.7, and I'm going to turn up the didgeridoo to 1.5. And to apply that, press that button. Now let's give that another listen and see how it sounds. Much better. Now when you want to play a new song, or if you just want to clear the tracks, you just take out all the books. You need to make sure to press all of the buttons again. Otherwise it'll try to play it at once. To write a song, you'll want to push that button to make sure that there's a blank book within this lectern. And then you select your note size and select the notes that you want. As an example, I'll do shave and haircut, which goes C on a quarter note to 8th notes of G, and then quarter note A, G, rest, B, C, and a rest to finish it off. And when you're done writing your book, you take it and you have to sign it. And that's as far as that goes. And again, to play it, you just plop it on down, select your instrument, and initialize. And it's as easy as that. Now for the repeat functions, the center one will repeat the entire song. So it'll just keep going and going for as long as that lever is flipped. And the individual track levers will play that track for the duration of the longest book that you have placed. So let's make another book using quarter notes. Let's just alternate between D and F. A very simple, small book. Let's place that on track 2. Set an instrument, and keep it as didgeridoo, and set it to repeat that track. So now, as we listen to Shave and Haircut, it'll have D and F playing at a constant beat behind it. And as you can see, that continues until the longest book is done. So it's very useful if you want to create a short beat that plays throughout the entire song. You can write a much shorter book and just have it on repeat. I believe that is it for the basics. So on a more technical note, the books that you write cannot be automatically initialized if they're over 373 pages. At that point, you have to come down here and write the command in yourself and take out this book. So the command here, you'll want to change that number to be 1 less than the total pages of your book. I have an example of a long version of Megalovania that I put here. And it was quite a thing to make this. But well worth it. It's 704 pages long. So I will put a 703 within this command. And since I have 7 books to do and 7 tracks, I'll have to do that for each of these. Now, if you don't understand how the indexing here works and why it has to be 1 less than the total page, the indexes start at 0. So that means that page 1 would be index 0, page 2 would be index 1, and so on. And so page 704 would be index 703. And that is what this command block needs to read. After switching all of this to manual, you'll have to insert these, you'll have to insert the index every time you change the book around, so long as it's longer than 373. If you wish to set it back to an automatic, you just have to take a book and quill, doesn't matter what's in it, and just put it right back on the lectern and it'll work just fine. So now that I have those set up, we can come up here and set our didgeridoo low, didgeridoo high, our bass, the bit, the pling, the flute, and the bell. And I have to set the instruments for all of those. So didgeridoo, didgeridoo, bass, I need to make sure to press these buttons. Bit, pling, flute, and bell. And so that the bell and flute pling don't overwhelm it, I'm going to turn down the bell quite a bit. Flute down to 0.7, same as the pling. The bass I'm going to turn up. The didgeridoo can stay there, and the bit can stay there. And now that that is all set up, the ready lights won't turn on because it's in manual mode, but just know that that initialization is very quick because it doesn't have to actually measure the length of the book and go through the commands. So now, when we play it, it will be the longest version of Megalovania that I've written, and it's as far as I'm going to write it. And I forgot to change the tempo to 2, as that sounds much better. Let's try that again. Gives me chills every time. And so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that you can create something beautiful with it. And I really, really want to see what the Minecraft community can do with this.